Action Now. Practical book summaries on personal development, investing, and business. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F by Mark Manson. Unlike traditional self-help books that encourage relentless positivity, Manson's book delves into a more pragmatic and realistic approach to life's challenges, emphasizing the importance of understanding and accepting our limitations, failures, and uncertainties. Manson opens with a paradoxical statement. Not giving an F doesn't mean being indifferent. It means being comfortable with being different. He argues that life's struggles give it meaning, and the key to a good life is not giving an F about more things, but rather giving an F only about what is true, immediate, and important. Chapter 1, Don't Try. Manson begins by discussing the backwards law, the idea that the more you pursue feeling better, the less satisfied you become. He points out the societal pressure to be extraordinary and the stress and anxiety it creates. Instead, Manson advocates for the acceptance of one's limitations and mediocrity. The chapter concludes by suggesting that we should learn to be comfortable with being average in many aspects of life. Action items. 1. Accept mediocrity. Recognize and accept that in many areas of life you may be average, and that's okay. 2. Embrace limitations. Understand your limitations and work with them instead of against them. 3. Prioritize values. Identify what truly matters to you and focus your energy there. Chapter 2. Happiness is a problem. This chapter challenges the conventional pursuit of happiness. Manson proposes that happiness is achieved through solving problems. Problems are a constant in life, and our capacity to solve them determines our level of satisfaction. He argues that we should embrace our problems rather than feel resentful towards them. Action items. Seek meaningful problems. Find problems that are meaningful to you and dedicate yourself to solving them. 2. Embrace challenges. Understand that challenges are a natural part of life, and embracing them can lead to happiness. Chapter 3, You Are Not Special. Manson debunks the myth of being extraordinary. He explains that this belief leads to entitlement and selfishness. Accepting that we are, for the most part, average can be liberating and lead to a more genuine life experience. This chapter urges readers to find value and contentment in ordinary experiences. Action items. 1. Let go of exceptionalism. Accept that being extraordinary isn't necessary for a meaningful life. 2. Cultivate self-awareness. Reflect on your true strengths and weaknesses without delusion. Chapter 4, The Value of Suffering. Manson discusses the importance of choosing what to suffer for. He believes that life's meaning comes from the struggles we choose and the pain we're willing to endure for our values and beliefs. This chapter encourages readers to find their own values and be willing to struggle for them. Action items. 1. Choose your struggles. Identify what struggles are worth enduring for your values and goals. 2. Embrace painful experiences. Understand that pain and struggle can be meaningful if they align with your values. Chapter 5, You Are Always Choosing. Manson emphasizes personal responsibility. He argues that we always have a choice in how we interpret and respond to the circumstances in our lives. By taking responsibility for our reactions, we empower ourselves to make better choices. Action items. 1. Take responsibility for reactions. Acknowledge that your reactions to life's events are choices and take responsibility for them. 2. Make conscious choices. Be more deliberate in your daily choices, ensuring they align with your values. Chapter 6, You're Wrong About Everything, But So Am I. Manson promotes the value of uncertainty and the willingness to admit when we're wrong. He explains that being wrong opens us up to the possibility of change. This chapter is a call to constantly question our own beliefs and be open to new perspectives. Action items. 1. Embrace uncertainty. Accept that you don't have all the answers and be open to new ideas. 2. Challenge beliefs. Regularly question and reassess your beliefs. Chapter 7. Failure is the Way Forward. This chapter focuses on the role of failure in growth and improvement. Manson argues that failure is not just inevitable but also necessary. He urges readers to embrace their failures and learn from them, as this is the path to success and self-improvement. Action items. 1. View failure as an opportunity. Embrace failure as a chance to learn and grow. 2. Persist through failures. Understand that overcoming failures is a key part of success. Chapter 8. The Importance of Saying No. Manson discusses the power of rejection and setting boundaries. By saying no to certain things, we affirm our values and priorities. This chapter encourages readers to be selective about their commitments and focus on what truly matters to them. Action items. 1. Set boundaries. Learn to say no to things that don't align with your values or priorities. 2. Prioritize effectively. Focus your time and energy on what truly matters to you. Chapter 9, and then you die. In the final chapter, Manson brings in the concept of mortality. He argues that being aware of our mortality helps us to prioritize our values and make the most of our lives. This chapter serves as a reminder to focus on what is genuinely important and to live meaningfully. Action items. 1. Contemplate mortality. Regularly reflect on the fact of mortality to clarify your priorities and values. 2. Live meaningfully. Focus on living a life that aligns with your deepest values. Understanding that time is finite. Manson concludes by reiterating that life is about choosing what to give a F about. It's not about avoiding pain or struggle, but about choosing the pains and struggles that matter most to us. He encourages readers to accept the occasional absurdity of life and to find comfort in its uncertainty. If you liked my video, make sure to click like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified of the next video.